Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about something that, let's be real, affects every single one of us: how we make money. The old rulebook is officially out the window, and we're about to explore what the new one looks like. So, let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind: is the classic 9 to 5 job on its way out? It's a bold question, for sure, but it really gets to the heart of this huge shift that we're seeing. And look, this isn't just some wild idea. The entire way we earn a living is being fundamentally reshaped by three massive forces: artificial intelligence, all the digital platforms we use every day, and the fact that we're all connected globally. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now. So, with all this change, where are the opportunities? Well, let's jump right into our first section: riding the AI wave. Seriously, this is the fastest growing part of the new economy, and believe me, it is a total game changer. So, what do we even mean when we say AI-based income? Well, it's pretty straightforward. It's about using these incredibly powerful and surprisingly accessible tools you've probably heard of, like ChatGPT for writing or Midjourney for art, and then turning what they create into actual products and services that you can sell. And the ways you can do this, they're just exploding right now. I mean, you could be churning out blog posts or video scripts for businesses in a fraction of the time it used to take. Or, hey, maybe you're more artistic. You could be designing stunning AI art and selling it as prints or even as NFTs, those unique digital collectibles. And if you're a bit more tech savvy, you could offer to automate tasks for businesses or even build custom chatbots for their websites. But why is this such a gold rush right now? Well, it all comes down to simple economics. The demand from companies is through the roof because, honestly, these tools save them a ton of time and money. And here's the best part: the field is still so new that it's not totally flooded yet. The real secret sauce isn't just using the AI, it's adding your own human creativity on top of it to make something truly special. Okay, so that's AI. Now let's shift gears and talk about our second big theme, and it's a big one: the creator economy. This is all about taking what makes you unique, your personality, your passions, your expertise, and building a personal brand around it. Now, I know becoming a creator can sound kind of daunting, but it really breaks down into a simple four-step game plan. First step, you got to find your niche. What do you love talking about? Second, and this is super important, you have to create content consistently. Third, you can't just post and ghost. You have to actually engage with your audience and build that community. And then, once you've done all that, then you can start thinking about how to monetize. So how does the money part actually work? Well, it's not just one thing. A big chunk, about 40%, usually comes from ad revenue. Then you've got sponsorships, where brands will pay you to talk about their stuff. And finally, there's affiliate marketing. That's where you get a little kickback when someone buys a product using your special link. And where does all this happen? Your stage is probably on the phone in your pocket right now. We're talking about platforms like YouTube for longer videos, Instagram and TikTok for short-form content, and even Twitch if you're into gaming. The audience is literally already there, waiting. All right, so maybe you're thinking AI is cool and being a creator is interesting, but that's not really me. Hey, that's totally fine. Our third section is for you. This is all about taking the skills you already have and turning them into your own business. Just think about how much things have changed. In the old days, a local business was, well, local. It was pretty much limited by its physical storefront. But today, a modern business gets this incredible digital upgrade. You can use apps for booking, social media to find customers from anywhere, and digital payments to make it all seamless. Your reach just explodes. So, what kind of skills are we talking about? Honestly, the list is huge. You've got the digital stuff like graphic design, video editing, or copywriting, where you can work with clients all over the world. But it's not just digital. There's also a huge demand for things like photography, fitness coaching, or online teaching. Basically, if you're good at something, there's a market for it out there. And here's the real magic of this approach: the freedom. The advantage is you can work from pretty much anywhere, serve clients on the other side of the planet, and often you can get started with hardly any money down. It's all about leveraging what you already know. Okay, for our last section, let's talk about the long game. This is about building something that can work for you even when you're not actively working. We're talking about one of the most powerful ideas in the modern economy: creating digital assets. The whole concept is beautifully simple. It boils down to this: create once, sell forever. Just let that sink in for a second. Unlike a job where you trade your time for money, a digital product can be sold over and over and over again with almost zero extra work.
It completely changes the equation.
So, what are these digital assets? Well, it could be something as simple as an ebook on a topic you're an expert in, or maybe an online course that teaches a valuable skill. It could even be design templates for things like resumes or social media. And if you want to go bigger, you could think about building a mobile app, a niche website, or even your own e-commerce store.
Okay, there's one more type of asset we need to talk about. But before we do, I want you to remember these 4 words because they are super important. Requires knowledge, risk involved. What we're talking about here are financial assets, things like stocks, mutual funds, and cryptocurrency. Now, don't get me wrong, these can be amazing for building wealth, but they're different. You need money to get started, and there's always a real risk you could lose it. So this is a path that you really, really need to educate yourself on before jumping in. So, after all that, what's the big secret? What's the formula for making it in 2026? It really boils down to this. It's your personal skills, supercharged by technology and powered by consistency. And you know what's incredible? The barrier to getting started has never, ever been lower. To jump onto any of these paths we've talked about today, you really just need 3 simple things: a smartphone, a connection to the internet, and a skill that someone else finds useful.
So the tools are right there in your hands. The opportunities are everywhere. The only real question left is, what are you going to build?